Hey, it's John with JohnLaGuardia.com, bringing you tips and tools for outdoor adventure. And on today's episode, we're going to be looking at two Puffy blankets. They'll be synthetic blankets, one from Get Out Gear and another from Rumpl. Now, this Get Out Gear one right here that I have is a down Puffy blanket, so it's a little bit smaller than what the synthetic version is. I just lost the stuff sack for the synthetic version, so I wasn't able to show you that, but I do have the synthetic version right down here, and we're going to compare the two blankets. So let me take the Rumpl out of its bag and we'll see what we can do here. Now the Get Out Gear down Puffy blanket comes in at the Get Out Gear synthetic Puffy blanket, they call it the double Puffy because it's a little bit thicker, but this blanket comes in at $58.75, which is an interesting price, and then the Rumpl comes in at $99. So both of these are synthetic blankets, and from a size perspective, the Get Out Gear blanket only comes in one size. It's 80 by 54, and they also list on their website 77 by 50 when it's fully lofted or puffed up. So that's an interesting tidbit of information as well. But the Rumpl blanket, it comes in three different sizes. It has a junior size, a one-person, and a two-person. So they're various different dimensions, 28 by 40, 52 by 75, or 80 by 84, which I'd like to check out the 80 by 84 and use that as a comforter at night. That would be pretty nice. Now, both of these are made from denier ripstop nylon. This one here is the 20 denier, and the Rumpl is 30. So a little bit of difference there. Both of these blankets have a DWR durable water repellent coating on them. So I don't know how many of you are actually going to be like wearing these out in the rain. I think that's a little silly. But if you spilled something on them in your lap while you're sitting at camp or whatever, they would repel and beat up the water or the liquid. Now, the Get Out Gear only comes in gray, olive, and teal colors. Their down version of the blanket has more colorways, but no comparison with the Rumpl. The Rumpl has these cool designs like these trees, pretty awesome. I also have another one that's like rainbow colors and stuff. But there's over 40 styles with Rumpl, and they also have NFL teams as well. So pretty cool. There's a lot of different options and colorways with the Rumpl. Now you have side loops on these blankets, and then you have corner loops on the other ones. This is the kind of the first generation Rumpl blanket. They sent this to me quite a long time ago, but it has some loops on it. I think the new blankets these days now have them on all four corners, so you could stake them down at a picnic or something like that. This one has them along the side here on just one side. So a little bit of a difference there. Both of these blankets are machine washable, so you could put them in the washing machine and tumble dry them, so without any problems. I do recommend that you use the Granger Down Care Kit. Even on a synthetic blanket, it will work wonders, and it's also great for down jackets and sleeping bags as well. So check that out. I'll put a link in the description below. And if you like tips like this in my videos, please give me a thumbs up. Now, both of these blankets do have the ability to do kind of a poncho style wear with them. I gotta find them first. So you can wrap it around you and then just use the snaps that are included to snap it up. I wasn't really going to show you this in the video, but I'm just going for it because it's a little difficult, and I love a challenge. Yeah, so total hands-free operation. If you had, your drink with you, you could do something like that. This Rumpl that I have here does not have those snaps, but they added it in later versions. So if you bought one today at REI or on their website or on Amazon, you would actually get the little cape clip that they have that goes across the top. So in terms of warranty and returns, the Rumpl does have a 1-year warranty on it, which is great. But the Get Out Gear company has also provided you with a 30-day return policy. So if you're not too sure about this one and you end up ordering it and you decide to return it, they will do that for you, no questions asked. So that's kind of cool. But I don't think you'd be disappointed with this blanket at all, to be honest with you. It's half the price, and it's so price to warmth ratio is pretty good. And the other thing about these two companies is that both of these companies actually have down puffy blankets in addition to these two synthetic options. Now the Get Out Gear brand, their down puffy is $69.99, whereas the Rumpl down puffy is $245. So a big difference there. And if you stay tuned to the channel, I'll try and get a hold of one of the down puffies from Rumpl, and we'll do another review like this, a versus review, and see what we come up with. So I really appreciate you watching today. Please check down in the description below. I'll put links to both of these products and you can check them out for yourself. But wait, I also just thought of something else. How about 3 questions first? Which one of these is better? I don't know how to answer that. I really like the Get Out Gear blanket because of how thin and light it is in comparison with the Rumpl, and that's comparing the two synthetic versions of these blankets. I think this one's a little bit more packable than the Rumpl. The Rumpl seems like super thick and heavy, so that would be my preference. If I were to take either one of these car camping, I think either one could work really well. I do like the designs better with the Rumpl, so that's a big plus. Now from a price perspective, I would probably go with the cheaper version, to be honest with you. But it really comes down to you questioning how will you use it, right? Car camping, you could go either way. If you're going backpacking, I wouldn't get either one of these. I would go with one of the downfill versions of their blankets. But $245 is pretty steep for a Rumpl when you get into the down blanket. So this might be a great option for you if you're looking for a backpacking, something to take with you backpacking that you could put maybe in between your sleep pad and your sleeping bag. The Get Out Gear would be a great option in the down version. The other thing it comes down to too is what I mentioned before for myself, and that's budget. So if you don't have $245 to spend on a blanket, I would say go with the Get Out Gear. But if you're looking at these synthetic blankets, this one is still half the cost of the Rumpl. So you just kind of have to weigh your options. If you have unlimited funds where you can spend a lot of money on a blanket, then the Rumpl's the way to go because they have the coolest designs. But if you're on a tight budget and you just want something that's going to work, that still looks pretty good, just a basic color, then go with the Get Out Gear. So that's what I have to offer you today. Again, I'll put links down in the description below, and I appreciate if this is your first time here, if you'll hit that subscribe button. It really helps out the channel. Thanks very much, and we'll see you soon.